Hello everyone and welcome back. Turns out we're actually hunting monsters today because Agonia's here. I get feeling alright, I'd say.
I'm not wet anymore.
Okay. Where do I need to start? That's throwing out the phrase. I am not wet anymore.
Without true.
Yes, but throwing that out without any context for our dear viewers. Do you think that might have,
I
confused?
think it's pretty obvious.
Okay, in which way do you think being wet is obvious?
Well, it rained.
Yes. You could also say you are damp or moist.
I'm no moisture-mancer.
Moisture-mancer. I can make everything wet. Click of a finger.
That would be cool.
It would be definitely a very annoying ability. So we have, by the way, Silverloss and Silver Ruffian. Do we want to do that now or last?
Not now.
Diablos and Black Diablos.
They're weak against ice, so I prefer not to. I would prefer my stronger weapons.
Tigrex and Black Tigrex.
I don't know what they're weak against. I think they're both weak against thunder,
I think Thunder, yeah.
which also doesn't have two
Sand
stats.
Barrier and Black Diablos is Ice.
And there were two Duramburos. Oh, we did that already.
Yes.
They were Naga and Naga. Oh, we did that already. Green Naga, Kuga, and Purple Ludroth. What's Purple Ludroth weak against?
I think it was Thunder. Let me check.
But Naga is weak against fire. It can use that.
Yes, I just find it so cute how you're always so disheartened by, oh, we did it already. Yes, sadly we did. Okay, so Purple Ludroth is actually weak against fire.
Perfect.
Interesting.
Let's burn it. I feel a lot more energetic than yesterday. Even more energetic than like 1 minute ago.
I mean, even if it missed salt, I think my food probably prepped you up. And you were walking.
Yeah.
By the way, we have now attack up medium since we have all of them.
Not all of them. You can't get to
Think
take up
so?
large. Oh, I think
Oh.
we're missing something. By the way, look at my skills.
Attack up large, weakness, exploit, speed sharpening, and critical eye +1. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's nice. Yeah, antidote is important. I just realized we're fighting Purple Ludroth.
Fair point.
Not Lud. Interesting that it's weak against fire, but then again, it's a sponge.
Yes.
Yeah, look, it dries out.
Or it just gets warm.
This is just warm water. It's very uncomfortable.
You're getting splashed by the poisonous kiddie pool.
The poisonous kiddie pool. Ah,
If children pee in water, the monsters do it as well.
yes. The suspiciously yellow purple, suspiciously yellow Ludroth. Don't drink the sponge.
The normal Ludroth is yellow.
Yeah, but not suspiciously yellow.
You say that. I think it's suspiciously yellow now.
It would be very, imagine you learn as a hunter, like, oh yeah, if you rinse the Ludroth sponge underwater, it becomes white. It's like, why was it yellow?
I don't know if you saw on the bus, I think, today. No?
Okay, I think
There was a tall, blonde
yes.
woman, right? In a tracksuit.
Okay,
Do you remember?
I
It was
guess.
a blue one.
Yeah.
I think she's the perfect inspiration for Lucky Girl.
Oh, then I don't know. Sorry.
You need to pay more attention to your surroundings.
I paid attention to other surroundings.
Which surroundings?
You?
You were on your phone.
No, I also paid attention. Look, I sometimes look at my phone and I then look at you. And then I look at my phone and I look at you because
I'm only listening to music, so I know you didn't because I could watch the whole time. Oh, too early. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Turtley is here.
You have tongue bombs?
No.
Stop doing your tail swipe. Stop doing tail anyway. So we'll eat a load of shit again. That's right. It's you, Purple Drop. Go away.
You already had it.
Just so it doesn't go away while we're...
Huh?
Huh?
You already had it.
Huh? Oh, I paintballed it again.
You needed to run into that, right? Oops, that's a bomb.
It was relatively fast, I'd say.
Well, I have expert 1. It's 10% more crit.
We'll have 10% more crit.
I don't remember how much crit adds to damage, but it's not little.
Honestly, I really like Green Naga. Especially in the context of the jungle.
It.
Well done. I mean, if they're here,
Fair point.
will we need it? I don't know.
Probably never.
And you apparently also can't upgrade your water weapon more.
Nope.
So even
I can make an Amatsu water weapon.
I was about to ask, like, was there one like, ah, yeah, that one. But for what would you do Amatsu? Ah, okay, yes. One monster. Exactly one monster you might do Amatsu weapon for.
Basically.
Because Dragon is best against Alatrion and...
That's a water weapon.
Yeah, but the water weapon is good against Akantor.
Yes. It's skittish. Maybe not the best idea.
And it's right that everyone... Akantor is also in the game. Actually...
Where did you put it in the corner again?
I didn't. It jumped there all on its own.
You were standing. Triple roll.
Yes. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. And you killed the crown. You killed the crest already and cut the tail.
I think you did the crest.
Really? It was you, I think.
I was on the tail at that moment.
Okay. Any of us would have done that though. Hey. Poison. This one has more fight in it than Naga.
Yeah. But it's pretty much dead as well.
What?
It reloaded.
What was that?
It knew that it stood no chance.
Special evade maneuver. I have to clip that later. Like the 8. Oh, did I sharpen now?
As for the normal drops down there.
Let's just carve. Hey Asuka, you just missed the backwards teleporting area change. Purple drop. You could get bones down here for Dragonbone Relic.
Think there are some?
Maybe? That's eggs. I think it's probably eggs just. Yeah.
I want the X. Mystery bone.
Mystery bone.
Catch Ludroth fetus bone. Should be called.
That's a very graphic description, though. I just
Look, I have one.
egg. 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 Look, I have also egg. Eggy. Egg.
No egg.
Ah.
Egg cracked.
Yeah, that happens from time to time.
That was a big green Naga.
It was?
It was an even bigger purple drop than the last one.
Ooh. Ooh. We got two biggies. Oh yeah, it was. That's a gold crown. And that is, I guess, an upgrade.
Well, it wasn't that big to begin with.
Okay, so I guess we're looking now. But do you want to do your cash crops again?
Yes, I want to.
Let's see what the next one is, though. So we have Green Knight. Okay, Devil Joe.
I don't know what it's weak against.
Zenogra.
Ice.
Baleful Giginox and
That's fire.
Glacial Agnactor.
Should be fire.
Okay. Then we do that, I guess. How are we doing? I mean, what did you say just now? You're not wet again anymore?
Yes, I'm not wet anymore.
A bit exhausted from today.
It rained.
It rained on the way home, and we forgot the umbrellas because I didn't expect it to rain, but it did. And then I made dinner, and that was also exhausting. So, oh well, but otherwise, yeah, we're back working off some more quests for the high rank stuff. And I need to check. Wait a second. Actually, let me check that for one quick second if I'm not completely wrong here. I want to just check something because like we're doing this so we can so maybe we can show you something that only exists in, well, this game actually.
I don't think it's worth it, but it's true.
It is true, yeah. But let me check. Yeah, it actually isn't there. That is true because.
Yeah. Can you make the quest?
Yes, I can. So you want Baleful Giginox and Glacial Agnaktor.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget hot drinks.
What drinks you say?
I mean, yes. Okay. Question. Where do you think are we going to fight Baleful Giginox and Glacial Agnaktor? Why we have the Onsen to get HP and stamina is such a great thing, better than eating tank. Okay. I know you haven't been here, but just so you know, we've actually streamed through Monster Hunter Rise on this channel for I don't know even when we. Yeah, I know. It's just look. We also like Rise here. Like I think this is our favorite of the newer ones.
Of the newer ones, I think it's the best.
Yeah.
The only thing I hate is no, the dangles are like stupid, but not hateable.
Yeah.
You know what's hateable? The end game.
Oh yeah. Stop screaming!
Like the whole attack weak spots. It's like a shitty version of Zenith again.
It was a great game for Switch X. Well, bad thing I played fucking Hammer.
Yes, you did.
You played dual plates, I know. You know what? You can be lucky I played Hammer because I could like open everything up for you then.
I have ESP on Demon Dance, so I didn't need that.
Which one should we kill first?
Baleful.
Okay, then go away. You fucker don't leave. Good.
Okay. They went in different directions. Isn't that nice?
Yes. I mean, I did Switch X for Wilds, and I still have a playthrough in Gen U with it. Then again, I will not say anything about Wilds. Anything is piss easy there. Swags and GU is really neat. I wonder if I get Swags for 3 Ultimate, if that is... For me, the only bad thing was... I mean, the game is piss easy. There wasn't like... also, you don't really, like, play Monster Hunter. It's just, you know... It's mostly cutscenes. And then very bad story writing, like... Holy shit. But no, look, the performance was better on every PC. Like, I don't know what rig you have. I have it for 70. It should run fine. It doesn't.
Well, that's because they decided to give the stones more polygons than most bigger monsters.
Yep.
Among other things.
Among other things. That's why also why the LOD was so fucked. Because, you know, if you have 80,000 polygons in one rock and then slam them everywhere, you're like, yeah, that's dumb. That's just really fucking dumb. But hey, not that the small lizards had the same amount of polygons than the Chatacabra. Yeah, like, look, it had problems on my end. It's definitely one of those,
It's badly optimized, which also explains that the balance is shit, that they stretch everything with even more randomized slot machines, and that the writing is basically just the 5 stages of Greek done badly. Besides the accidental racism they have in there.
oh boy, yeah.
And I mean accidental because I think they just didn't notice.
Look, if it's still in the expansion, I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt anymore, though.
Fair point. Fair point.
But yeah, like, there was no, like, there was no excuse for Wilds to run this ass, because, it barely looked better than Rise in some parts. And that was a Switch game. The RE engine is usually, you know, very well optimized. And, yeah, but, like, it's not that there's currently a string of Japanese games that try to have, like, some bigger areas, but are just horrible at optimizing. I'm definitely not looking at Neo 3. Oh, I'm so fucking looking at Neo 3 right now. God damn it, that game is... It's... You know what? And Neo 3 is really good in some areas, and then... And then it just decides to be unfun as fuck.
Hey, Monster Hunter's at an impasse with Wilds anyway.
Yeah.
Because apparently we got the whole weird-ass story stuff that's not even done well. Only because the franchise director, was it?
Yep. He liked God of War.
He liked God of War, and for some reason he thought, I want to do that too, but with Monster Hunter. I mean, don't you have stories for that? Like,
It's gonna be an interesting thing with the expansion, because, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
You're not optimistic. It's what you're...
Yeah, but I'm also like interested in how the expansion will be. Like we will play it.
yeah, sure. That will be a playthrough on this channel. 100%. Like,
Even though you can probably already imagine that we will complain through the whole lot of it. But
I mean, that's the thing. We are kind of like, you know, when it comes to Monster Hunter, we are weirdly that, you know, quote unquote cliche of fans of like, yeah, it sucks, but it's a new entry, so we gotta play it to tell everyone why it sucks. Okay, Genox, where do we go?
looks like it goes to the right.
Is it?
It looked in that direction at least.
No, it goes down.
Well, not much difference.
But yeah, no, Wilds is just like very badly optimized. Like, look, you know, the thing is, it's still not running well, and that is like aside from the fact that the performance tanks on, you know, not owning DLC. Oh, that was embarrassing. I mean, I guess that is probably the one thing they've generally fixed really, really fast. But, oh. Okay, for everyone who doesn't know what I mean with that, basically, someone found out that due to the fact that Wilds constantly checks what DLC you have, it just tanks your performance. Like, he legitimately just wrote a very simple program that was just like, just say yes in terms of owning the DLC, and performance rose by 50%. That's like...
That they patched.
That they patched actually really fast, and I'm just like, okay, good thing you noticed that, but that was embarrassing. That's like... That's fucking embarrassing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Lots of things about Wilds are embarrassing.
Ah, well, I should sharpen.
Like how they artificially kind of limited the way you could get points because people found out how to do it well.
Yeah, the point farm.
Yes, and the problem is the only thing you really need it for ever are the Arcane weapons that will be useless next expansion anyway.
Yeah, it's like... Look, that was so embarrassing because it was legitimately one of those, your grind sucks. Everyone knew that the grind sucked. And they found a way that actually skipped the grind. And then you patched that out. Just so everyone was forced to grind again. Like, oh...
So you really don't like Wilds?
Yeah, it's like... It was just one of those... Let me just put it like this. It played itself to a degree. And when it... And then,
That's
you know...
true. I mean, most hunts don't even take 10 minutes.
Yeah. Like, for example, yeah, like the hands are over in a second. Most of the time you're not, you're not just going and like doing quests. You're like, you're in the, you're just in a cutscene. There are basically no...
Or post-walking sequence. That's also basically a cutscene.
No subspecies, no real interesting new monsters, nothing interesting done with the new monsters. It's, yeah, like, I mean, probably one of the reasons why I also wanted to show Portable Thread is just the fact that there is so much in this game that is high rank, that is just really well done. And not like in a, oh, we need to, this is hard to achieve way. It's just like, for example, the onsen is just such a good idea, as you said, but like also if you saw it, you have onsen quests and drink quests. Those unlock, more drinks and stuff to, I didn't watch out now. The onsen quests basically are like, hey, you get more stamina or more health now from more stamina and health now from bathing in it. So it's like passive upgrades, which is, they also give like a small visual tint to stuff. So again, a bit of base building, which is cool. Then you have like
Lighthousen.
yeah. Then you have like, a really good low rank that, it's like, you need to take a bit care of your weaponry and armor. And then you have a high rank that actually is like, hey, let's have a good amount of, unique subspecies. Oh, wow.
Monsters to damage.
Yeah.
This is something that they don't do, sadly, for most in Wilds.
Like, but yeah, that's what I want to convey. It's like there is a lot of quality in terms of performance, how you can build armor sets, how you can build weapons in this one, because all that is not present in newer titles anymore, due to various reasons. Oh, nice. Also, like, yeah, secret bosses, also big thing. That, like,
When was the last time Monster Hunter had secret bosses?
I mean, look, this is the sad thing is that secret bosses were kind of relegated to the DLC patches,
I mean, yes, sure.
which is like, I guess, but also technically the last one we had was fuck.
Oh, fuck, I don't know that one.
No, I mean, how was it called again? I forgot the word.
The name.
Yes.
I mean the name. Which entry?
It was World.
There was no secret boss in World. No?
I mean, you know, there was one at the. Technically, you could say one was at the.
No,
but
not even
wasn't...
technically.
Wait,
there are no unlock requirements or anything. Despite just play the main story.
Oh wow, I forgot then. I thought you needed to reach at least certain thresholds.
Hunter rank. That's not secret.
Oh, okay. That you could say it's tied to certain stuff, but yeah.
No, secret boss.
Secret boss. Yeah, no, then.
I don't know 3 Ultimate enough to know. I haven't played 4.
You has a final boss, but
not a secret boss.
I don't think they have secret stuff. Yeah.
Then Portable Third was the last one.
Could be. I mean, I don't know if how you unlock the later ones there. Let me just check one thing. Yeah, right. Actually, Agnaktor and Ukanlos are not in 3 Ultimate. Akantor, yeah. Akantor and Ukanlos. Why weren't they not in 3 Ultimate? That is so odd. Okay, yeah, no, you know what?
Well, at least in 3 and 3 Ultimate, it makes sense since they are more on an island and stuff, but...
Yes, but like... Okay, but, you know, actually, this will definitely mean you will see something that is generally confined to this game. Okay. For reference, basically, you have so one of the three monsters that you unlock are Ukanlos and Akantor, which, you know, pretty cool. You know, they were like the ones, the big wyverns from the previous generations. It's just cool. You know, that's just cool. It's just cool. You know that they're there. So interesting thing about that though. Basically, they have new arenas. So, in the, because in Freedom Unite, you had, Ukanlos in the mountain pass? The mountain ridge, was it? It was like in, you know, Ice Arena, the mountain, and, Akantor was in, somewhere in the volcano, was it? It was a volcano arena. So instead of like reusing them, you know, remastering, updating them, they actually made new arenas for them. And you played one of those if you played a later title. Because the Polar Field in which you fight Ukanlos, you know, returned in 4U and GU from what I remember. So, you know, that arena was there. the thing is just not the lava canyon. Where you fight Akanto. That arena was never ported, remade, or anything. That is an area that is only in portable third. It was because Ukalos and Akanto are not in 3 Ultimate, which is again fucking weird considering they ported everything else from this game.
Except a good farm.
Except a good farm. Yeah, I mean, you know what? You still have a farm.
You still have a farm.
But yeah, Ukalos and Akanto are like. Interestingly, yeah, the Akanto arena is only in this one, which is just okay. And I get why they didn't redo it in GU, because I think in GU they have the arena from the 2nd gen. But like, you know what I mean with that? That's really weird. But also one of those, I really wish there was a GU title that actually, you know, had everything from 3rd gen in it. And 1st gen for the matter. Like, look, the areas at 1st gen weren't the best. In, like, they weren't like the... Like, for example, 2nd gen jungle is better than 1st gen jungle, okay?
But 1st gen jungle has things that the 2nd gen jungle doesn't have.
Or 3rd gen. Or 4th gen even. Like, I really like that the 1st gen jungle is just like this really dense, you know, overgrown thing with like some runes in there. And also you then just end up on a cliff and you look down and you're like, waterfalls, and you're like, oh, I'm seeing those in the distance off in the 2nd gen jungle. They're connected. You could make that one beautiful because, like, I mean, they did that. So, like, if you played Pro Ultimate or GU, the dunes is just the 1st generation desert layout. They just added shit, and it was cool, and I wish they did that for more areas from the 1st generation, honestly. Because, like, Forest and Fields is a bit mid.
So
we have Agnaktor, Zenogre, Devil Joe, Steel Uragan, and Black Tigrex. Or, you know, we also have in the beginning Gold and Silver Loss.
Do we have something that's weak against water? No, right? We have nothing that's weak against water, fire, or dragon anymore, right?
Wait a second. Is Kurupeko? Because we have 2 Kurupekos. So let me check Kurupekos actually.
Look up the Kurupeko and the Devil Joe.
Yes.
Pick up.
Okay. Where is Kuru? Here's Devil Joe. It's Kurupeko. Red Kurupeko. So Red Kurupeko is weak against ice. Devil Joe is weak against Dragon and Thunder. So you could use your dragon weapon on it, I think. But I'm kind of unsure how to read this table. Conditional resistances occur when enraged.
Yeah.
Okay, so, gets weaker against Dragon when it's angry. So, yeah, okay, doable, I guess.
And the other two?
Kurupeko is weak against ice. So 2 times ice and 1. Technically, you could thunder. You should thunder, but it's you can also probably use dragon.
So, then I'm taking the Devil Joe quests first.
Devil Joe 1. Okay,
First, that's
good.
Dragon. Bam, stronger.
Yep, 1. Okay, yeah, it's literally just Island Knight Devil Joe.
It's a small attack boost, but it's noticeable, I think.
Okay, so...
Did I do that already? Probably.
Oh god. So let's actually hunt it down, then we have 1 Devil Joe down. You know what? It's kind of sucks that you can't use Dragon against Gold Raffia and Rathalos. That would be very useful. But no, they had to. No, they had to be immune against that. That sucks. Yeah. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go on about it. I really wish the 3rd gen areas would have been in GU. It's just a crime that it's only 2nd and 4th gen. Because it's literally just like, oh yeah, 4th gen was the most recent one, and the 2nd was the most popular, and like just like, okay. But 3rd gen is cool. What? You want to make a generational type game, and we are just missing stuff aside from, you know, the starting areas, and that's dumb. Especially since, you know, the 2 starting areas of 3rd gen are really good, but, you know, then they put in from 1st gen Forest and Hills, and it's like, yes, I know why you're doing it, but it needed work. 2nd gen also needed work. was going to just say that after the second generation swamps have been done dirty. What?
A bit.
Like,
I
I mean,
nearly breathed in my own spittle.
it's not good. I mean, from what I know, the 4th gen actually tried having a distinct swamp again, and we played that, and it was all right, not really a swamp. And then, you know, until generally until Rotten Vale, there wasn't really anything where I was like, oh yeah, that's swamp.
And Rotten Vale isn't that swampy.
I mean, look, I kinda hate the fact that they just didn't want to make swamps anymore, but like always made spins on the concept. And like, you know, some of those spins are interesting, but like, can we just talk about how the only 2 real swamps in the series are Gen 1 and 2? And I like that 2 is basically this, you know, on the shallow, like, swamp, lake, fields, and, you know, caverns. Meanwhile, 1 is, like, much more of a dense, foggy forest affair. Ow. I did not expect that. Oh, okay.
Didn't?
No, I did not see that coming. Well, I saw it coming, but my brain didn't want to accept stone. Yeah, it's like, I think 1 and 2 have very interesting swamps, and then, you know, 3rd gen was like, hey, what if we combine the jungle and the swamp? And I'm like, you know what? For your underwater theme, good idea. Like it. I genuinely like the flooded forest. The thing is just, it just kind of started being this thing that swamps either were something unique or were tacked onto something else. And at some point I'm like, I just want a swamp again, you know? Like, I don't to say that some iterations aren't bad. Like, I would say the Sunken Hollow is interesting. It's just boring to a degree because, you know, it's not a swampy. Yeah, the concept of, you know, having 2 states of the map that, you know, 1 is when the volcano breaks out again. It's neat, but remember the swamp is tagged onto something all the time? I think Postal has, like, the best idea of during different times, during different years, it's either a swamp or a volcano, but yeah. Meanwhile, the Rotten Vale is genuinely a cool idea, you know, basically a giant rotten carcass, the area. But then, you know, it's that. It's just like rotten stuff, not. Oh my god. It's not, you know, a swamp. It takes the place of the swamp, but it's not a swamp. And then Wilds basically was like, hey, what if the upper parts of the volcano area, which aren't even like a full volcano, what if those are just like swampy oil slick stuff? And like, okay, look, the ideas are neat, but where's the swamp?
Bring back the swamp?
Yeah. Hashtag bring back the swamp.
Maybe America has some. I heard about them wanting to drain one.
No, not going there.
What?
Like,
It would be the orange swamp.
Like that's just me, you know. Like I see like, oh look, we have flying islands. I'm like, oh, the most overused fantasy elements. Where's my swamp? Where's my fucking swamp, Capcom? And I swear, you know what? I will just say this about Rise. You have giant green monkey, but not a swamp?
Well, Monster Hunter had a lot of giant green monkeys.
Okay, yeah.
Called Emerald Congalala.
But you could have put giant green monkey in the swamp and say, what are you doing in my swamp? Anyway, is it funny? Yes. No. But yes. I just want a swamp again, okay? Nice swamp. It's been a long time in swamps in Monster Hunter, and I think some of the best monsters are in swamps. Like, Kizu. Okay. No. I'm just
Stupid.
yes. Look, I mean,
Give a monster, come on.
look, Purple Drop would fit into a swamp.
Also, you have no monster.
No. Okay, look, fuck it. Frontier has the best swamp bosses, okay? We have Barukagaru.
Yes.
First off, amazing. We have Noru and things Orugaron.
Nono and Kamu.
Nono and Kamu Orugaron. We have pack hunting Abiorogus. Also Shogun Senator. Again, a thing that should be in the swamp.
Sometimes, at least. It's also in the volcano.
It's in the volcano and swamp. It has two areas. The other one is jungle and desert. So yeah, I'm sorry. We need swamps.
We also need more exclusive swamp monsters because, well, the only swamp exclusive I can think of in mainline titles would be Gypsaros.
Okay, but that was peak.
And technically Red Keys.
I mean, generally I will say though.
But there's also Gravios and Black Gravios.
Oh my god! Welcome back to stop killing me! Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, when we talk about swamps, you know what I really kind of dislike about that? So swamps, yeah, okay. So you say the one they had in the original that was basically the more or less the exclusive swamp monster was Gypsaros, right?
Yeah.
So and then they bring Gypsaros back because they make a monster that hunts Gypsaros, which is a spider, right?
Yeah.
But no fucking swamp for spider.
But Gypsaros actually.
They rather put a spider and a swamp monster in the fucking fridge than give it a swamp. Where's my fucking swamp, Capcom?
We had that already.
Yes, but I need to reiterate my point. Like, all the swamp enjoyers are getting shafted since 3rd gen. Like, oh look, flooded forest. Yes, that's nice. Look, the Sunken Hollow shares the layout and stuff with the Sunken Volcano. Okay, that's a neat concept, but okay, where's the definitive swamp part? Rotten Vale? That's a carcass, not a swamp. Anyway, but yeah, Baru Ragaru should be brought to the mainline title with a swamp. And also maybe, you know, Deserted Island again.
It fits basically into everything where mainline waterways are.
Yeah. You could legitimately make, you know, even an Espinas subspecies that fits into the swamp.
Espinas already fits into the swamp.
Oh yes, I'm right, because it's Espinas. It's a great monster that they butchered and Rise. Blah. Okay, yeah, fuck it. That is generally one of those things I'm pissed about Sunbreak. Like, you know, Sunbreak, great expansion. They did Espinas so fucking dirty. Yeah. Hashtag bring back the swamp.
I thought it was hashtag where's my swamp Capcom.
I mean, I don't know. Which one? You know what? Both, though.
Both. I hope I'm fit tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wiki 3, right?
Tomorrow should be Wiki 3, yes.
Should be.
If not, someone is like, I'm not feeling well.
I hope not.
Yeah, you want to play Wiki 3 again.
Oh.
But yeah, we killed the big angry cucumber. They could have the crabs again in like an adequate environment. Again, I would just say if they went for, you know, more, you know, foggy 1st gen swamp.
Then you would be happy?
I'd be very happy, but like, you know, 1st gen swamp would be so fucking good with like, you know, a spider net area, 1 or 2, because like, it's really good. You can make shit with that. Oh, I made my case for swamps. I almost feel we should play some swamp title at some point. But they're not on the list. No, I mean, something Hollow is there. But yeah. You know my...
Do you have more Deviljho quests?
No, I don't think so. We you know what? Let's go through them, okay? Maybe we find something about Tigrex that we can use?
I'm tired.
Okay.
I don't want to be tired.
Drink cola.
And caffeine kills me.
I know. It's not that good for you. Okay, so let's keep going here. Oh, yeah. I just generally think we're getting shafted with swamps, and I hate that. I just want a good swamp again. Like, swamps are moody and nice and kind of cozy, honestly.
They remind me of toilets.
What? They remind you of the toilet?
Toilets.
Why?
I think they have the same vibe.
Why do swamps have the same vibes as toilets?
Because they're mostly quiet, serene places.
Huh.
Like lots of toilets tend to have like either it's like a small room in older buildings, which is somehow a bit isolated, but it's also like really small. And normally you have a window and you hear cars outside. It's nice and cool. Or it's like a big one with like floor heating and like white what are things on the wall called? Karen.
Tiles.
Tiles, yeah, white tiles everywhere.
I mean, I get what you mean.
It's relaxing. From the visual and from the temperature.
Yeah. I mean, also I think they could, like, I think one of the reasons why I like, the swamp in the first generation is it's a more arboreal swamp. And I think you could definitely like, you can have two types of swamp in your game, by the way. Like, there's the more southern tropical ones, which are like, you know, you can have like,
Find the quest.
yes, okay, so by the way, we have, the Losses, Diablos, and Tigrex and Tigrex. The Sand Barrier from Black Diablos.
I guess let's do those.
By the way, we still have a Zinogre.
Okay, then we do this first.
What does Zinogre be weak against?
Ice.
Zinogre's ice, okay. Yeah, I guess. Island Day. There's like, there are like multiple types of swamps, and you can make so many interesting ones because they're like, I mean, look, swamps are basically like 2-degree forest and hills plus. And there's so much cool shit there. Like, yeah, I think they should make a good swamp again. That's me.
I wonder how not good this Zinogre is.
What do you mean with that?
Well, it's a single hunt in high rank. I have the feeling it's like a big bad Zinogre.
Should be fine.
More small, actually.
Rather, it's and it's not that small, but
Are you out of topics?
I mean, I kind of wanted to start, maybe bring up that, I feel that generally going to, they're going to kill Payday 3 with the Payday 2 support at this point. Because for everyone who doesn't know, there was an investor call today. So also some updates on Payday 3, which are... Look, expect a stream in the when the updates are coming with another person, because like we were kind of like, let's just get whelmed together because they're saying, hey, we're gonna make all the paid heists free, which is like, So I wonder what the compensation is then for that, but that's a different topic. I mean, it's not the worst idea to make your game, you know, more what's it called, appealing compared to, you know, the game with so much fucking content in it. But also apparently their you know, microtransaction system is, they're going full on microtransactions now, so that's gonna be fun. Definitely not gonna destroy the game, but during that investor call, they also basically confirmed that Payday 2 actually will be updated on consoles again. Yeah, apparently the thing is that they saw Helldivers 2 and were like, oh yeah, we want to do that. And like,
Helldivers 2 had the advantage of being a kind of good game in the beginning.
Yeah. Look, I don't mind the general idea of, hey, let's just change it to like, oh, you pay for like overkill weapons and other weapons and stuff. Like, okay, yeah, I get that idea. It's not dumb, because like it makes it a bit more attractive and like, you know, oh hey, some heists came out, you can just, you know, play them. But the problem is we're still talking Payday 3, and I know people are like out there who are saying, actually the game is so much better than Payday 2, and I'm like, okay, but you haven't played Payday 2 in 10 years probably at this point. Otherwise you wouldn't have that fucking...
Azuros.
Yes, you don't have dung bombs.
No.
Girl.
I don't
When?
want to.
But yeah, they will finally actually update Payday 2 on the console, because 3 idiots in a trench coat updated their engine. So, yeah, by the way, if you're wondering, wait, what was the problem here? So, the problem was basically, Diesel became a bit of a monolith in terms of how it was designed, like built as an engine. Because basically they built an engine that was really good for, you know, making one game and then working on other tool sets, like but, you know, Payday 2 was kind of one of the first live service games. Like, they yeeted out heists in very quick succession. For which the engine wasn't bad, it's just, you know, everything became very intertwined over time. Meaning that if you wanted to do different versions, they kind of, you know, built a new completely different game from scratch for, you know, the consoles. And they did that twice. Which is why, you know, updating was weird, because they had to, you know, technically build all the new stuff again and again and again. Which is not that good. But, well, since Diesel 3 is now basically, hey, we detangled the whole goddamn engine, I think they can now actually start just porting the PC stuff because everything will run on the same architecture again. Also, there will be better modding coming, so I'm very much looking forward to what Payday 2 does in the future.
I never modded Payday before. Payday 2.
Oh, we also, I mean, Ditto, I'm not really interested in that, but it's still, I think it's very cool that they say they want to actually bring out an updated map editor, for example. So if that actually does happen, you will see me try that one out. And you're like, probably, yeah, are you good at making Payday 2 heists?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Maybe.
The good thing is you can get better at doing Payday 2
Yeah.
heists.
I mean, look, I made Unreal Tournament maps, so
What made you good Unreal Tournament maps?
Okay, are you implying my work was never good?
It's a question you have to ask yourself.
I think my work was maybe fine. But like, my biggest problem was mostly, I never got that far to like, look, I did blockout and, you know, basic, texture stuff usually because like everything else is work, but I definitely will do more. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't see a bright future for Payday 3. Like, even Starbreeze admits like the only reason it has a comparable player base to Payday 2 is consoles, and like, let's be real here. Is that because console players like Payday 3? Or is it because, you know, Payday 2 is very bad on consoles? Which it might not be soon anymore. Then again, I also saw very stupid things online. So, you know, people are like, oh no, the new game, you know, makes, the new engine makes my game lag extremely badly. And then everyone is like, do you use mods? And they're like, here's my evidence video if you don't believe me. And take a wild guess what they're using a lot. Mods. It's kind of hilarious how many times people on Steam are like, this new thing is bad, and then it's like, oh yeah, you modded it to hell and back, and then they're like, well, I'm not going back to vanilla, and like, yeah, all are stupid. Like everything I want needs to work right out of the gate, all the time, 24/7. Like, I'm sorry, it's not the work of the responsibility of devs to ensure that mods work. If you like a mod that isn't really supported that much, sucks to be you. Fork the mod. Update it. Again, devs should make their game. They shouldn't, like, be butlers to mods. It's like on a very basic level, by the way. And this is irrelevant of if you know mod's good or bad. It's just no, devs make their game. There are obviously things like, you know, if you had mod support and you got it with an update, you're kind of an asshole. I think that is fair to say, right?
It depends on the circumstances. Like if they had no choice for what they wanted to do,
yeah. I mean, this is...
and then they bring it back later, that's fine.
Yeah, so you mean as of right now, the same thing?
I would say there's an example actually. You could argue where they should get mod support because it made the game significantly worse to have it.
Which one?
World of Warcraft.
True, actually. World of Warcraft kind of killed itself with that. Oi, bear. A friend who doesn't know. So one of the things that World of Warcraft stood out for was that they basically said, fuck it, you can mod our game relatively easy in a lot of ways. Like, for example, expanded, you know, HUD mods on like, you know, with more detailed information, better, you know, that cooldowns were shown better, etc, etc, etc. Stuff like that. It's honestly one of those things where I would say that's kind of neat.
But those are the kinds of mods that led to an arms race in raid scenes.
Because, like, you know, the more you can mod your HUD with information, you know, the easier it is to track stuff in raids. Meaning, all the devs started making raids built around the fact that you had certain mods installed, meaning, you know, leading back to the whole, okay, mods got tighter, so you had to have mods to play raids, meaning they had to make the raids tougher to the point that you couldn't play them really without mods even. Ein Teufelskreis.
Something like that.
Yeah, I just had a German word for that in my mind, sorry.
Oh, I have a Jasper.
Oh, is that good?
That's the jewel.
Ah. Do you need it?
No.
No upgrade? Oh, sad.
There aren't any more upgrades until after Amatsu. And I don't really need them, so...
So you have electricity up right now.
Huh?
You have no, you have your ice sword.
Yes, ice.
I mean...
Make the Diablos.
Diablos?
Yeah.
Okay, Diablos and Diablos. Also, you know what? Dung bombs.
Okay.
No, it's just, look...
Also, you know, I'm have another thing why AI is shit.
What?
I have another thing why AI is shit.
Why?
Because the general quality of translations got worse.
That's fair. I mean, I think we talked about this before, that this is like a literal...
No, I mean, even if it's probably not machine translated, it got worse. They're just things where you think, you claim you have a proofreader. You don't have a proofreader, obviously.
I mean, obviously they don't, because the proofreaders cost money.
Yeah, but they're like, oh, we're a group. They have like a typesetter and the proofreader, and the proofreader obviously doesn't do their job, or they don't have one.
I mean, look, the answer is they don't have one. You know why? Because because proofreaders are not... Look, if you AI translate shit, okay? You do not want, you do not care about proofreading. You already believe in AI.
But
you
I'm
want that
saying in
people
those
shut up.
cases, it's not completely clear if they just pretend to translate correctly or not. I'm saying that the general recent translation, the last 3 years stuff I've seen translated, is of a worse quality. Like
It is.
It always varied widely, but overall, I think it's gotten worse. Where like spaces are missing. Sometimes it's really obvious that it's AI translated, where it's like, ooh, please generate stuff again.
Wait, that happened?
Or like people are saying like, oh yeah, I'm translating this, but my native tongue is Spanish, so I used AI to help me translate. You could use a translator, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, but that's the thing, you know?
Because if you use an AI, you're not translating, you're hoping for the best.
Yeah, but also like,
Especially if you apparently can't read the original, because at that point you're not really translating.
Well, yeah, but these people want the prestige of doing that job, but they do not want to do that job.
I don't know.
Look, if anyone ever needs something translated from German, you can ask me. I'll do my best. That's that. I cannot promise more.
I'm stupid. I have no cool drinks. And no damn bombs, because we talk now, we have forgotten everything.
Girl!
ADHD!
You know what? No! Live with it!
No, actually die.
Should we start anew?
No, you just come to me.